Hey, YouTuber. How are you? I'm back again. Today I want to talk about, I hate when I have to do it in numbers because, when I start talking, I'll just be going. But anyway, I'm going to talk about what I hate about nursing. And then if I decide, I might talk about what I like about nursing. But today is what I hate about nursing. Number one, shift. Nurses work long hours, 12 hours. It's okay, but night shift. And some people might say, I don't have my hair. No, I want to be natural today. Night shift. I don't know. I like night shift. I love night shift. The nurses on night shift, they are very, friendly. They're more laid back. I don't know, maybe they're sleep drunk or something. But it's a difference. When you work day shift, the nurses just seem like they running around just acting crazy. Night shift, I don't mind if it's 8 hours, 11 to 7. But doing 12 hours, and when I do travel nurse, it has to be like the contract they want you to sign. I'm not sure about that contract because you have to do 4 12-hour shifts. Now, if you go to the facility assign you your shift. I may want it all 4 because I try to take it all 4 shift because I want to see the city in 3 days, see where I'm at. But 4 12 hours, that's a killer. And you spend most of your time on night shift sleeping like 1 or 2 days. So you only have 1 day off really because most of the time you're just sleeping. Let me tell you, 3 a.m., that's when it's hit me the worst. Night shift. I just want to be in my bed. I just want to sleep. I try everything. I used to, because night shift, when they come on, the first thing they do on night shift, Patrice, we ordering out at King's Pizza. Do you want order? No, ma'am. I used to order a lot, but I find, like you said, I was blowing up. That's what night shift do. You got to find something to eat. And the only thing I was doing, I used to put a banana in my bag, and I'll be chewing on the banana, sucking on the banana, doing anything on the banana, put peanut butter on the banana. I don't like peanut butter on my banana. I just try it because some people say try it to keep me awake. I like my banana green, slightly green, and firm. Not with speckles and brown. And I was eating banana so much. I would have banana smoothie, banana with peanut butter, anything that the banana, just to be chewing like everybody else eating. I was just chewing on the banana. It didn't keep me awake. Because when that sleep coming, you want to sleep. So I was eating so much bananas that I kept going to the bathroom. Then I went to the doctor. They said, oh, if you want to lose weight, you got to get rid of the bananas. And so I stopped. For now, I stopped eating bananas. So I've seen the weight is becoming better than the first video that everybody's been putting a lot of hate about my weight. But it's okay. I understand you haters. Anyway, I went to the doctor. The doctor said, you got to stop eating those bananas. I'm like, that's the only thing I could suck on, I could eat, doctor. At night. I don't know what else. I thought fruit was healthy for you. She said, fruits is, especially banana, has a lot of sugar. And even though I'm a nurse, I don't know everything. So I said, okay, I'll stay off the banana. So I went and got some cherries. It was okay. Cherries is sweet, tardy. And I usually had the seeds in my mouth, just rolling around, trying to keep awake. That didn't help. So I got rid of the cherries. So now I don't eat banana and I don't eat cherries at night. I totally got rid of the banana for now because I want to lose some weight. And now, so I tried everything. I mean, I've been on the camera because they got the camera right there where I'm sitting down, falling asleep at night. And the only reason why they probably didn't get rid of me because they really needed nurse. But I don't want to go through that. I don't want to have that feeling where the sleep just come over you that you can't stay up and can't do your work. And it's potentially dangerous because here I am trying to keep up. So they used to kick me, pinch me, do this, everything to keep me up. Then my friend, she said, Veronica, she said, Patrice, you got to wake up. Night shift is not for you. Go in the break room. So I went in the break room and I got me some ice. A whole cup of ice. And that's what I've been eating all night long. I don't want to be eating night. It's cold at night, everything. So ice is what I found to keep me up a little bit. Also, drinking a lot of water, which you keep you up to go to the bathroom. So night shift, I don't like that. One day I tried to say, you know how, I don't know, if you work in nursing, the floors are quiet and you can't see the nurse. You're the only nurse you've seen on the floor. Where's all the other nurse? You try to go to the bathroom, all the doors was locked. Then one day I decided, knock, who's in the bathroom? You've been in that bathroom too long. Come on, that's not your break time. Your break time is over. That's what I said to another nurse. She laughed. So I went in there. I said, oh, this is where they come in to sleep. I cannot sleep. Even though I want to sleep, I cannot sleep because I just be feeling like I got to jump up because something going to, paranoid that the light is going to go off, the patient going to need me, and I'm never around, so I cannot sleep. I literally can't. So that's why I was chewing that banana or sucking whatever, that banana. Anyway, so I went in the bathroom, said, okay, I'm going to take a nap here. And the bathroom had a shower and everything. So I was about to sit on the shower stall. It was like a force. And I said, I'm going back on the floor. So what they said, some evil spirit in there, I felt like there was a force, I don't know what you call it, just tell me, push me back and say, you need to get out there. I did not go, I don't use the bathroom to go say I'm taking a nap. And then furthermore, I don't take no nap at no facility because I don't want to fall asleep. Another thing, don't go to your cars. If you go to your car, that's a wrap. And I need to say this to new nurses because you might try it. Sometime you will see, and I'm telling you, this is going to be your job. You're going to have a first job at the nursing home, believe it or not. And I keep coming back to the nursing home because you are going to get a new job at the nursing home. It's going to be some time in your way moving up into the hospital. Now, if you're in the nursing home, more than likely it's 2 or 3 nurses, licensed personnel is in there. With no exception, you do have CNAs, certified nursing assistant. Now, you on the floor, you working your work, you doing your work, you down there giving out your 400 plus medication. You know how it is. Well, if you don't know, you will know. The nurse come to you and she said, I'm going to my car. So she do it a lot and you think it's okay. And then you decide you're going to do it now. Don't do it. Don't follow what other people do. Because you may say, I'm going in my car, or when I get in my car, you decided I need to get coffee. I can't stay awake. I need something to drink. And I'm going to take a drive to the store. Now, you just told me, okay, I'm working with you. You just told me you just go into your car. If it's an emergency, hello, they do happen at the nursing home. You already you out there in your car. Your patient is going bad, whatever. I'm trying to help you. I'm sending the CNA. Go wait, whatever she's doing in the car. She said she's going to take 5 minutes in her car, a 15 minutes break. She's in her car. Go get her. They come back to me. You're not in your car. Okay. We'll deal with that another day or another time. Okay. Well, let me see what the patient has and if I can give the patient something or if I can assist the patient. Look at the Mars. You ain't signed off none of your 12 o'clock meds. So should I assume that it's not done? Now we at 3 o'clock. None of your meds are signed off at 12 a.m. You didn't leave the keys so that I could get in if I need narcs. You gone wherever. You did not tell me you going to the store. See, you need to tell the nurse. The reason why I'm saying this, it happens. Stuff happens when we least expect it. So you need to let the other nurse know where you are. And if you decide that you want to go to the store, it's okay. You're on your lunch break. You could go where you want. You just have to tell the nurse and turn over your keys to her, because what happened if you goes to the store, God forbid, you got in an accident. See how it is? See what's going on here? Nobody knows. You need to give the keys back and you need to, the most important thing for you to remember, if you decide to leave that building, not go in your car, you go in your car and you start to leave to get some coffee, you need to clock out. The facility going to want to ask that you clocked out. And the reason for that is accountability. If something happened, I cannot say I had that patient, the whole unit, the whole floor, when they know that when they left, it was 3 nurses in the building. How come it's only 1? See, I can't justify that if you and the supervisor went to the store. If I don't know about it. If you just take off. Same for CNAs. They will disappear. So I need to know where they are. I mean, I have a problem when the CNA just comes in. You just come on your shift. Why not go to the room and see if the patient is okay? Which that's how the nurse has to go. Make sure the patient's alive. Make sure the patient is breathing. Make sure the patient don't need anything. Look at whatever. We have to do it too. So I'm looking around for the patient because the bells are going off like crazy. So I go to the break room. Here's the CNA now. You just came on at 11 o'clock. 11:30, you in the break room on the phone, but you did not tell the nurse. So you see, lack of communication will get you in trouble. And I'm stressing this. It's about what I hate about nursing, about the shift work, not knocking night shift, because I do love night shift. It's just that we as nurses, and we need to communicate. I'm trying to keep you safe. Because these things happen, and before you know it, a blink of the eye, you could either lose your license, caught up in something, and don't understand what you did wrong as a new nurse, old nurse, whichever. Becoming nurse, it happens. Things happen. So, day shift, I kind of tell them like, I want to work day shift. I do. But I don't like the confusion and everybody into nurses' business. Nobody can answer the bell. Come on. I thought they said everybody could answer the bells. Like they'll go get you. Mrs. So-and-so, well, doctor, she just asked you a question and you got to come all the way around to get me in the middle of other patients. So I don't mind you getting me, but simple thing as go in and turn off the light. I know doctors don't have time to do that, but the others can. And then get the nurse to tell her what they need. But it's just so much people coming at you on day shift. Whereas night shift, if I'm not familiar with certain things, I can ask another nurse who's more experienced in that new medication or new procedure, and they can kind of update you because they have a little time. They'll take in their time. So night shift is, I think, more supportive of new nurses, more supportive of everybody working together. They're friendly too. So that's one thing I hate about nursing is the shift, the hours that we work. As a matter of fact, the job that I do now, they want me to come in 12 hours, 7 p to 7 a. And I told them I can only come in 11 to 7, 8 hours. And I'm pretty sure when they find somebody that could do the 12 hours, but the 12 hours is too draining for me. Too draining because I have to back to back. And then when you come home, okay, when I come 7 a.m., I'm not going straight to bed. The experienced nurse that has been doing night shift for a long time, they say go straight to bed. I can't do that. I can't. So I can only do night shift sporadic. The next one is the pain medication, the medication. There's many medication. We give medication round the clock. I'm not sure if the patient getting every hour medication. Can you imagine in the hospital? 6 patients getting Q1 hour, Q2 hour medication. And you have to give it, and those patients don't want to wait. When you're in pain, you don't want to wait for the next one. So you as a nurse, you cannot say, just a minute, you got to jump. So you have 6 patients with the same, I don't think that's right. I don't think you should give one nurse, which that's what they did to me and many other nurses. You're going to give them 6 patients that has medication round the clock. Well, it did keep me up all night, didn't it? So I guess they were thinking right. So I don't like at the nursing home, they get a lot of meds. And I was shocked to know that on night shift, I have to start my medication at 4 a.m. to finish at 7 because the medication. So I have to kind of get ready at 4 to start like 4:30, quarter to 5, which is just to get myself situated because it's a lot of medication. I look through the Mars. It's like this big, thick book in the nursing home, rehab center, whatever. In the hospital, you have computers, so it's different. That was number 2. Number 3, I'm not going to elaborate on it. Just that nurses are the pay, and everybody know about the pay and how low nurses pay, but they think in their mind that we're getting a lot of money, which is not. That was number 3. The patient is always right. The patient is always right in nursing. So that means if the patient cursing you out and everything, and patient don't want you, I've been in a situation, I did the right thing. I mean, I'm giving you the right medication, and because I don't give you extra because you have a history of drug abuse and your tolerance for the pain med is not working, I call the doctor won't give me no more, then you're already getting it Q1 hours, and you just think that medication is not enough for you. I don't know. I'm not doing wrong. I just gave it to you, and they can see that I gave it to you in the time frame, because they can go in the pharmacy can go in the narcs, anybody can go and see what time it's in the computer. But you're going to call me out my name, you're going to say you want to get rid of this nurse, get her fired. That's what patient will do, things to make you get fired, and you're doing the right thing. And the what they do, the supervisor will try to reprimand you or move you. The patient said they don't want you, she'll move you, and the next day they give you the same patient. So you got to keep telling them, I had a problem with this patient, said he didn't want me. Why am I having them again? Now, I walk into something, wow, it hurts me when some nurses, when they sit around and the way they give you a report, it's like they were talking about this one patient. I got emotional. They were talking about this one patient, and she was an African American, and I felt bad. So she didn't want to take a shower and stuff like that. So I go in now. They gave me the patient now. She loved it. Well, before I tell you, they gave me the patient. So I go in there and I say, honey, it was a young lady. And I gave her a pain pill. Well, after the pain pill, I'm going to try to help you, take a shower. We're going to take a shower. I'm going to help you. We're going to take a shower today, okay? And you can hold on to me. We'll walk because in order for you to get better, you have to, take a little step. That's all I said. And she called. She didn't want me as a nurse. I felt some kind of way because I did not like how they were talking about her. She doesn't want to take a shower, so I felt some kind of way. Maybe there was a disconnect because these were Caucasian nurses. So I figure I'll be more understanding and see if she will take a shower. She didn't want me. She wanted the white nurse, which is fine because of what I said. We're going to take a shower today. They left her in the bed. They ignore her, but then talk about her. So I'm going to tell her, let's take a shower today. Me and the text, we're going to help you and get you showered. Simple as that. So people will try to set you up in certain ways. Patient, what I don't like, when you're trying your best and the best is not good enough. I can't help you. So I usually refer them to the supervisor, or maybe you can help me, or what I do to cover myself with difficult patients. Cover myself by getting another nurse to come in the room with me. That way she will hear what I said. There won't be no problem. They don't act up that way when it's two nurses because they know that I'm trying to cover myself. Or can you help me? I'll wait. We'll go in there together. That's what you team up with the nurse. That's how you cover yourself, because you could get fired because the patient might say you call them or certain name. So that one was touching for me. The last one I'll talk about, and it's known all over, is the shortage. I don't understand. I've been hearing about they trying to get rid of LPN for years and years since I was in nursing school. I went to RN school. That's when I was an LPN. I went to RN school. They trying to get rid of the LPNs, and they can't get rid of the LPNs. Yeah, they need the LPNs. The shortage. I don't know why every state has shortage. Georgia compact state, meaning that you could live in Georgia and have one license, and you could work in all the states that are compact, which is a good thing because I have so much license. You have to get all these licenses, not to mention the CEUs. You got to keep up all those licenses. It's not 50 cents. It costs a lot of money to keep up those licenses. So, being that Georgia is a compact state, that means I could work in Tennessee, I could work, which I don't think I'll go that deep, but I could work most places. I don't know if that will help the shortage or not, because it seemed like nursing school is set up. You think that you might start a class with 100 and plus nurses, but by the end of graduation, it's only 30 people graduate. And I don't understand that because they just weed you out. They just weed you out. And I'm going to talk more about the different ways that they weed you out. So it's not about grades anymore once you get in nursing school. You know how you think that, oh, I did A's on anatomy and I passed my chemistry and I got a 4.0 grade point average. When you get to nursing, that grade point average is going to drop because the stress that you're going on, the information coming at you, you're good if you can keep that 4.0 all the way. You're really smart. So the shortage is my thing because everywhere I go, it's a shortage. Every facility. The rehab center, they don't understand why they can't get no nurses. The hospital I work for, it's a revolving door. Nurses don't stay. They keep orient. Spend a lot of money on these orientation. And the nurses don't stay. Part of the reason, and I have to talk about this, and I know the other YouTubers that are nurses talking about it in a very professional way and just sugarcoating it. That's how I feel. They're not speaking their truth, but I'm speaking my truth. Part of the reasons I think about the shortage is how you treat people. How you treat people. Sometimes nurses because of the shortage. You have your holidays. I'm not talking about PRN me or the other PRN nurses. I'm talking about the full-time workers. You want your PTO time, they call it, mean your personal time. I made that up. I hope that's what it means. Your personal time or your vacation time. And you can't get it because who is going to cover for you? They don't have a nurse. They don't have. How many times do you think the DON gonna come in and work while you on vacation? And I'm talking specifically about nursing home because new nurse, I know you don't want to hear this, but you're going to get a job. First job is going to be in nursing home. And you may stay a while, but more than likely, I would recommend you stay so you get all these difficulty training and situations that you will be able to overcome when you get to your next job. Because it's going to teach you all these conflicts, going to help bring you and make you a stronger person. Believe it or not. It doesn't sound right, but it will make you a stronger person. Here I am, full-time. I've been working for you for a while, and I need to go away to the Bahamas or wherever you want to go for vacation, but they can't get a vacation because they don't have the nurse. So the shortage hurt us in every way. I don't know if the schools are pushing them out. They make so much restriction. I heard from other nurses in Georgia the tests that they have to take before they get in, and each time they have new courses that they need to take. I would recommend LPN if you can. If you really want to be a nurse, you may have to go further. You may not get in the program locally, because somehow I used to feel that the nursing school put roadblocks up for people. Just my personal opinion. But yeah, I don't like the shortage, you know. I used to work at a facility that when they couldn't find nurse, I was mandated. That means I have to stay. And we're really in a situation either way in the nursing home. If they can't find a nurse in the morning, you may have to stay. You can legally stay. You can legally stay 16 hours, but pushing it 24 hours, that's illegal. You need to know that. So if you work 11 to 7 and the nurse don't come in and they can't find anybody, then if they mandate you, you can stay another 8 hours. But pushing it beyond that, you can't do it legally. So you need to know that. Another thing is, what I'll do if they couldn't find a nurse and I know I'm going to be stuck, I ask them first, because I know either way, but I'm chancing it. I'm saying, can I have the night off? Because I'm not going to get no sleep. You want me here. I'm just doing 16 hours by your choice. Because if I wanted to do 16 hours, 11 to 7 and till 7 a.m., I wouldn't have did it that way. Can I have the day off? They may say they can, and they may can't, because they don't have any nurses. So you need to know that. But in a mandate, you have to stay. And at that point, it wasn't a nursing home, it was a hospital. It was a psych hospital. I had to be mandated. And as a matter of fact, it was so frustrating because every darn day I was mandated. Not only me, most of us nurses, we were mandated. We couldn't leave because they don't have any nurses. Okay, the overtime, but overtime limit is sometimes it gets to you because you want to sleep. So I don't like the shortage. I hope they do something about it. We have to bring in more guys in nursing. Maybe that will help the shortage if guys and women, more people want to become a nurse, because the people that are coming in, they're getting frustrated and they're leaving the nursing field. They're going on into higher. They want to be a nurse practitioner. They want to be a doctor, which is fine. Or they go for office position or completely eliminate nursing in their field and go somewhere else. So that's what I hate about nursing. It's a good field overall. I want you to know my negative doesn't weigh my positive. If it wasn't for nursing, I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be able to provide for myself. So I think nursing has its up and down. Even with the money is low, but it's consistent. You can make money you have choices in nursing. So I think overall, my hate compared to my likes, and I will do a video on my likes, it's okay. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.